Hello everyone, this is Literally Gaming. We're back with another episode of Biomutant, episode 5. So yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot about my personal issues, and I know obviously that a lot of you guys are going through your own fucking problems as well, so if you don't want me to rumble on about my life story, just click off this video now. But anyway, for those of you who want to stay, thank you for doing so. So yeah. Been going through a bit of a dark time, to be honest, and I'm not going to go into too many details because it affects more than me. But yeah, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we're all going through our life sort of issues. So I'm just going to play this game as a distraction, kick some ass. There we go. Oh, I love how he jumps, man. Come on, there we go. Just realised that the thing about YouTube, we're all doing the same thing. We're all like, we all want to get famous, or well, not necessarily famous, but you know, we all want to have money. I want to have this sort of financial stability where I don't have to work anymore. But yeah, you know, it's when there's other people who want money and try and brainwash other audiences, and like, you know, a lot of vloggers are cunts. Like, if you want fame or money, then fair enough, go for it. But just remember that karma comes to everyone, and it is going to bite you in the arse one way or another. I mean, I think of Jimmy Savile, like, are we like I said, I'm going to have to age restrict this now. This is not for kids. Be like manipulated people for years and years and years and years. And he got away with it. He was never caught because he was smart, but now it's biting him in the arse. Like, everyone's shitting all over his grave. Or we can never think of him or perceive him the same way. We see Jimmy Savile like, oh, I can just imagine him being reincarnated into a fucking slave. It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, YouTube's not just about money for me, it's just about doing something like a distraction. Like, my brother keeps on saying how no one's fucking watching. Like, I don't care. Probably wouldn't watch me either, to be honest. Just realised, like, people get jealous of each other. I got jealous of people when I was younger as well. Like, his life's so good. It's making me feel like shit, but other people feel the same fucking way. I don't know. I feel like I'm too nice sometimes. I try and make everyone happy, make everyone chill, but I can't chill people out. I don't want to be fucking chilled out. Like, I'm not trying to make, you know, I'm quite blunt, I'm autistic. And I just need to learn strategies on how to be the better me. And everyone's got something wrong with them. Yeah, we did this before. No, skip this. Just realised how pretty, like, I bought a 4K laptop, I spent loads of money, saved my arse off, right? Worked in KFC, I shouldn't be, yeah, on minimum wage. Yeah, if any of you are going through like a dark sort of place, just know there is a light, there is people like me who care. You know? Yeah, I've just learned to, like, I can't handle toxic people or people who put me in a fucking bad mood. Yeah. But you're making a channel, you've got to steal from other people's ideas, right? You know, just do whatever you want to do. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. If you want to kill 30 people or 40 people, then fair enough. It's like, I want people on this channel to be respectful of other people's opinions, and I want you to be respectful of mine. You know, we've all got an opinion, whether you want to, if you think people should be hung for their crimes or whatever, fair enough. Whatever it is, just, yeah. I don't have to agree, you don't have to agree with me. I'm not asking you to. Yeah. I do have good people. I've got like a really lovely dad and a mum and a brother who I think the world of. Both my brothers, all my family, even my dogs I like as well. Just it's just not as much. So I find it weird. Like, this is going to be another opinion. You can disagree with me all you want, and that's fine. But I find it really odd how people treat their dogs like they're their own human being. Like they're their own child. It's not your child, it's a fucking dog. It's going to die at the age of 10 or 12. Sorry, people who are dog lovers, but I'm just now. I find it weird how people pay like loads of money or whatever to dress up their dog and be like, oh, look at how good my dog is. It's better than your dog, right? And it's like, oh, it's just childish competition. Right? That's why I stay the fuck away off social media. So I just can't handle it. I just can't handle comparing myself to other people. And when someone from Love Island committed suicide, actually, I just thought it's awful. Like, really bad. So I pray for him. Pray for everyone. I don't believe in the God as such. I believe in the multiverse, infinity. So yeah, just kind of pray for those. What's the point of feeling bitter or cynical? Life's too short. We're not here for very long, and we've got to make the most of everything. I also forget that I'm 6'7" as well. I have to. It's quite hard to remember sometimes that I'm a big guy, and I don't like scaring people. I'm quite sweet. I'm quite a softie when it comes to things, but you know. Yeah. So I understand why like YouTube kind of age restricts things now. Like Logan Paul, like he did some, you know, he showed a dead body and exploited it to loads of people. He admitted how much he fucked up, and it's not just him. Like, it's like when big YouTubers do something, it kind of affects. I think KSI didn't really like it when he. KSI doesn't like Jake Paul either. He said on the Happy Hour podcast that Jake Paul's a cunt. So yeah, just don't be cunts to people. Treat people how you want to be treated. I don't want someone making fun of my disability or calling me a retard or a spaz. I find that really offensive, and it's the same with calling a black person the N-word. You just don't say things that have the potential to upset people, because you're gonna get punched one day. Like, if I don't punch you, like, there's always someone who can take you out. It's like, I'm 6'7", there'll be this like 8-foot guy who can just punch me and kill me like in one punch. You know, there's always someone better than you, and you just got to accept that. But you learn from better people. That's a lot of us thought of it. This guy's better than me, so I've got to learn from it. You know, just got to use people, but not in the wrong way. Like, use people to better yourself, not to be like me. Oh, man. Talking so much, man. Like, paying attention to the game. Yeah, look at all these. Is this sewage? Yeah. Wow. Games have come a hell of a long way. Like, back when I was 7, there wasn't any of this at all. I remember the old days of PlayStation 2. I used to have to wait for it ages for it to load, and discs that got scratched all the time. And now I can just buy something like online and don't even have to, you know, it's going to be mad. Like, what's it going to be like in 2050 or 2070 when I'm alive? Like, it's going to be even crazier, you know. But yeah. So just make sure people are okay. Like, you've got it, like, they do it in my work. You're like, okay. You're like, no. They'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. You're like, are you really okay? It's like, no, not really. You know, just talk. Don't. It's all about balance, isn't it? Don't say to everyone like your problems or issues. You know, just like, you gotta. I've said things that are pretty hurtful to people, and you know, it's upset me, but yeah. I feel like I've got to talk, because if I talk, what's the point of doing the channel in the first place? Oh, we got the left devil. Yeah. I was watching. I always like the darkness. The darkness sounds bad. We're all selfish to a certain extent. We've got to be selfish. If we weren't, then yeah. So yeah, playing games is like a really good therapeutic sort of thing for me. wiping out the week. Not really paying attention, to be honest. Yeah, it does kind of hurt me when people say, oh, you're stupid or slow, but people don't give a shit about you. So yeah, just like just cook toxic people. I've had to do it loads. There's loads of people I don't speak to anymore. Hang on, I'm not saying any names are not going to be mentioned. So. Cut ties of about 10 or 20 people probably. That's just life though. It's impossible, like no one's gonna get on. You're not gonna get on with every single person in the world. It's just is what it is. They've got their own problems as well. You know. What helped me with confidence is a psychological study called the spotlight syndrome, where everyone believes that they're in their own spotlight. So you can imagine just being in a spotlight and everyone's judging and staring at you. But every single person in the world has that syndrome. So yeah, you should watch Ali Abdul. Like, he's helped me a lot with my confidence and my self-esteem and how to be cleverer. And it was all for free as well. I just looked up his channel and was like, you want his advice? You don't have to pay for it. He's a doctor and he likes helping people out, and I don't know. I don't really know the guy. I don't know anything about him really, but he seems like a nice guy. So yeah, I just try to find people who actually care. Because not a lot of YouTubers do. Not a lot of YouTubers are nice. A lot of them are cunts. I haven't met any of them, and I don't want to meet any of them, to be honest. I'll speak to this guy, like he broke his leg from PCSOs, and I said, like, why don't you just make a channel, like get PCSOs to fuck out. Like, a lot of policemen have. There's been a lot of talk about PCSOs, how they're a waste of space. I don't know. I kind of have to believe what the people are saying. If everyone's saying they're a waste of space, they must be. Not all PCSOs are bad though. Again, I'm quite biased and very one-sided, so I'm trying to have an open mind. It's like every career, I don't know, whether it be police, whether it be lawyers, whether it be doctors, you're always going to get one bad egg. Or people who shouldn't have chose that career path, but did anyway. But I couldn't be a doctor, I'm telling you right now. That is not my skill set. I don't want to see people dying. Going on about their problems. No fucking thank you. I don't really know what I want in life, to be honest. I want to write like stories, but it's not really very realistic of me to make a living out of selling books, because it's like really hard. So I just do it for a hobby anyway. I just do your hobbies and do work as a sort of thing to coincide with it. Like, we all don't want to work. None of us do, but we've got to. Well, most of us anyway, unless you're a billionaire. But they've got different lives to us, so it doesn't matter. the hell is this? Like, this game's quite random. Samurai. Reminds me of what's that game? Is it Sekiro? Not Ghost of Tsushima. I can't remember what it's called. For fuck's sake! It's like that Japanese game. Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro. That's it. Sekiro. Reminds me of that. I played that game. I was like, it's so fucking hard. Like, you've got to have like pristine sort of skill and timing. Like, I put it on easy mode and I just couldn't beat it. I gave up. God. Let me know down below if you beat that game and I'll be impressed. I'll be the first to be like, well done, mate. No, seriously, I recommend, I vouch that you meditate, just like close your eyes, breathe, have an out. It makes me so much better and everyone else as well. So yeah, just don't judge people. Don't be a cunt. Seriously, don't be a cunt. Yeah, YouTube's just become a child-friendly sort of shitty place. It's not really good. It's like I'm trying to do good in the world and I got like a copyright strike. Just, it's like, for fuck's sake. I'm not trying to make money. But I suppose from their perspective, like, people do. Again. Fucking hell. I don't think YouTube is the same as it was, like it used to be when I was a kid. Not many people, well, not as many people were, still people, but not as many people were on it. It was like a new sort of thing. Like the more, and now that it's, you know, turned into this massive company, it's more of a business than like sort of a thing that people just share funny videos or whatever. So I think YouTube might be coming to an end. I think TikTok's replacing YouTube now. I did start quite late on YouTube. Like we all say, I wish I started at 2010. I couldn't say that at anything. I wish I could have. Wish I started at Bitcoin. I wish I did. I wish I invested like money and I'd be a millionaire. But you know, we can't really. We didn't know that COVID was going to happen. Well, there's a conspiracy theory. Like there's Bill Gates saying, I predicted it, and yeah, there's a lot of controversy and stigma about it. But you know. Yeah, thing about autism, you just never fucking shut up. Like, people have to tell me, right, you're a lovely guy, but shut up. Yeah. Oh, he looks interesting. So am I right to infer that he's like a Buddhism source? Buddhism? What? Sikhism? Is he a Sikh? Like, I'm not trying to be racist in any way, but you know, I've met all sorts of people. Right, I've met in my other job. I've met people who are Jewish, people who are Muslims, people who are Sikhs, people who are lawyers, doctors, solicitors, building surveyors like my dad, like all sorts of people. And yeah, that's what I loved about my other job, because I got to meet people, like the interaction. I love interacting with people. That's why I love this job now. It's like so good. I'm not saying what job I'm doing, but yeah, no, I do like the job and I care a lot. It's a really nice place to work. I will be gutted if I don't pass the probation, but you know, if I don't, I had a fucking amazing time. I hope everyone's doing well. I always wish people all the best. Like my mate from my old jobs used to say. And yeah, I've just realised that, you know, girlfriends are not for me. Never liked sex at all. Don't like I just always felt uncomfortable with girls. And they know that as well, so it's fine. I'm still young, I'm 19. So I'll figure it out eventually. You don't need a child or whatever to be happy. Like, if you want kids, fair enough, go for it, but not everyone does. And I've had parents I've seen parents and families that I've had parents who smoke weed and show me it right in front of their kids, and it's like, what the hell? You've got a little baby at the back of your car. Like, some people shouldn't be parents. They're showing me weed. Fucking hell. Yeah, autism is like you try and be everyone's mate, but no, it doesn't work out. Yeah, if you're not, yeah. Being a comedian, we're going to talk about comedians. I talk about random stuff all the time. Like, I'm a random person, so say comedians, right? Like John Bishop, and I read his book, John Bishop. Like, I read 2 of his books, so How to Grow Old and what's the other one? Oh, I can't remember now. But anyway, yeah, they're all about like being a comedian is not easy. Like, there will be people like saying how shit of a comedian you are. Like, John Bishop was saying how many people give him stick and hate. And yeah. But yeah, just trust your judgment. Like, if you have a feeling that this is something you want to do or this is something you don't want to do, 90% of the time, not always, you know, my judgment, I like to think my judgment's usually good, and I've learned to trust my judgment more. Yeah, so yeah, don't worry about making the wrong choices. Like, if you're in school and you've picked the wrong subject, yeah, it's fine. I was in business admin, like, and I fucking hated it. So I sat on my arse all day on the computer. And yeah, I knew it was the wrong choice, but I thought, I've got to pick something. I don't know what I want to do, so I'll just pick one at random. And it's not a good, yeah. But oh well, glad I did it then. So I did have a good time. Oh, look at this. Pillar guy. I think the people in work do like me though, and I like them. What the fuck? Like, it'll be interesting. I'm gonna watch after I finish my own Biomutant. I'm gonna watch other people's, like, because there's all sorts of, yeah. I never play the same game again. And once I've done a game, I've done it. Like, move on to the next one. That's what I do. I find it boring just playing the same game over and over again. Don't get how people can do it, to be honest. I get bored really, really easily. I'm always like switching, like looking for the next new thing. Like, that's what my family have always been like. We don't like complacency. Some people do, and you know, but it's not for me. So if you wanna be a successful YouTuber, I paid for a course telling me all about how to be a YouTuber, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not pretending to be an expert. Like, you don't have to be an expert. You know, you got to know, you just know your target audience. If you want to talk about philosophy, then your target audience are people who aren't philosophers. Obviously, if you don't have a degree, you know, you can't like you can't give people legal advice if you're not a lawyer. Like, please don't. Like, your channel's got to be unique. It's got to be you. You can't pretend to be someone else. Because I can't. Nah, come on. Right, let's get on with this game now, fucking hell. There we go, leveled up to level 4, nice one. I think YouTube's like just for quick, snappy content, like go, 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 go. And then Twitch is more for live streams, so I'm thinking of doing Twitch. Might be better doing Twitch rather than my type of... Twitch mainly for my type of content, but then again, no one gives a shit, so who cares? Never been one for, you know, like once. Never mind. Gotta be careful what I say, like, oh. Well, look at this. So just do whatever makes you happy, guys. Everyone's different. Ugh. Takes each day as it comes, he just doesn't care. He's so lazy as well. Like, be on my own, I sure like to be swimming. I'm into Wung Fu. I'm into Wung Fu, I don't swim. I punch the water. Yeah. All this. Why teach me as it is now? I'd be grateful. Why? I don't give a fuck. Having big channels as well isn't always a good thing. It does tear people apart, like, you know, Jacksepticeye, he's got like 20 million or fit now. I think he's kind of opened up about his depression as well. He's struggling to handle fame. Like, he doesn't like talking about money. Like, he's obviously got a lot of money, you know. Like, it's no secret. I think he gave 10,000 of his own money to charity and 300,000, like... Yeah, he said he doesn't like talking about money because it's a tainted topic, in his words. Yeah, I kind of respect the guy though. I like his humility. He's quite humble. You know, he's not braggy, he's not a show off, and I think PewDiePie, he's not a show off either. He has his own, he rents his own house. I've heard from PewDiePie, from KSI. Heard a Happy Hour podcast. I've been watching a lot of Happy Hour actually. It's like really good. There was this police officer I was listening to, and he's opening up his story about PTSD. Though he's seeing like gruesome shit. Yeah, sorry, that was a trigger warning there, so I didn't mean to offend anyone there, but So I think I'm quite naturally funny as well. I kind of make people laugh. I like making people laugh. I like my own comedy show in a way. It's funny, I was like talking to this customer and saying I was like talking to this homeless person that wants to get his fucking arse out of bed. Not fucking arse out of bed, fucking arse out of just wanted him to like mate, just wanted him to do better with his life, like stop going on drugs or whatever. And he was hopefully that did something and got him. I was like an angel in his ear saying, fucking sort your life out, you son of a bitch. Anyway. Why are they pushing us out? Fuck off, you cunts. Yeah. I swear quite a lot. I don't want this channel to be for kids, really. Some videos, yes, but like me, videos like this one, I'm swearing all the time, calling someone a cunt or a arse or a dickhead. So I don't want to be fake. Like, I hate fucking being fake. I can't. Like, if a manager just says, are you enjoying your job? I'm like, no, not fucking really, mate. He goes like, right, yeah, you're fired. Pack all your things. Fuck off. Found out it's gone on for 43 minutes, guys. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.